Hello, my dears. How are you? I am glad to see you again in my lesson. Dear students, I have prepared a song for you. Look at the screen. Let's listen this song together. Try to sing and try to guess our today's topic. Look at the screen, my dears.
What has she been doing? She looks so calm. She has been meditating with candles on. What have they been doing? Boots caked in mud. They have been walking at the ancient woods. What has he been doing? Flour everywhere. He has been baking a cake for us to share. What has she been doing? Sweat on her brow. She's been playing football and she's just finished now. But what have you been doing? What has he been doing? It's the present perfect continuous. What have they been doing? What has she been doing? So come on, sing with us. What has he been doing? Tears on his cheeks. He has been watching a really sad movie. What has she been doing? Dirt on her hands. She's been digging the ground in her allotment. What has he been doing? Crumbs around his lips. He's been eating cookies with chocolate chips. What has she been doing? All out of breath. She has been running for the bus that has just left. But what have you been doing? What has he been doing? It's the present perfect continuous. What have they been doing? What has she been doing? So come on, sing with us. What has she been doing? Paint on her top. She has been decorating and she has just stopped. What have they been doing? They look so tense. They have been having a massive argument. What has he been doing? He looks so tired. He's been playing computer games the last few hours. What has he been doing? A smile on his face. He's been talking to his girlfriend and now he feels great. What have you been doing? What has he been doing? It's the present perfect continuous. What have they been doing? What has she been doing? So come on, sing with us. What have you been doing? What has he been doing? It's the present perfect continuous. What have they been doing? What has she been doing? So come on, sing with us. Sing with us. Sing with us. Sing with us.
Okay, my dears, I think from this song you have understood that the topic of our today's lesson is present perfect continuous. Today in our lesson we will learn the present perfect continuous. Look at the screen, my dears, and pay attention to the rules. Look at this example situation. Is it raining? No, it isn't. But the ground is wet. It has been raining. This is the present perfect continuous tense. With I, we, they, you, we use have been doing. With he, she, it, we use has been doing. We use the present perfect continuous when we talk about an action quite a long action which began in the past and has recently stopped or just stopped. Here are some examples. You're out of breath. Have you been running? I have been talking to Tom about your problem and he thinks, that man over there is bright red. I think he has been sunbathing. Why are your clothes so dirty? What have you been doing? We also use the present perfect continuous to ask or say how long something has been happening. This time action or situation began in the past, is still happening or has just stopped. Look at this example. It's raining now. It began to rain 2 hours ago and it's still raining. It has been raining for 2 hours. We often use the present perfect continuous in this way, especially with how long, for, and since. Here are some more examples. How long have you been learning English? I've been watching television since 2 o'clock. They've been waiting here for over an hour. Have you been working hard today? You can also use the present perfect continuous with how long, for, and since for actions repeated over a period of time. For example, she has been playing tennis since she was 8. How long have you been smoking? We use the simple I have done for situations that exist for a long time, especially if we say always. Note that the situation still exists now. For example, my father has always worked hard, not has always been working. We use the continuous for situations over a short time. Compare these two sentences. John has been living in London since January. John has always lived in London. Some verbs be, have, know are not normally used in the continuous. For example, how long have Bob and Alice been married? Tom has had a cold for the past week, not has been having. Tom and I have known each other since we were at school. Don't use the present simple I do or continuous I am doing to say how long something has been happening. For example, I've been waiting here for an hour, not I am waiting. How long have you known Tom? Not do you know. Dear students, I have prepared some sample movies according to our lesson. Let's watch it together and then we will continue our lesson.
Apparently he's been thinking this stuff all along.
I've been thinking how dangerous it would be.
I've been thinking, and I'm gonna do it, Carmen.
This is your shadow.
So I've been thinking maybe I should sell the place, you know?
So then I realized all the stuff that I had been doing, proposing to Joshua, lying to Ross about why I couldn't come to the wedding, was all just a way of...
I'm very interested to find out who's been doing her taxes the last 4 years.
How long have you guys been doing it?
Please don't take my looking forward to Leonard's return as criticism of the job you've been doing in his...
What you been doing?
You've been doing this job nearly 20 years, aren't you?
How long has Phelps been doing this? I've only been doing this for 3 years.
You've been reading. Have been reading this, though.
And the rest of the time, Wilson's been reading meditation books and magazines about restoring barns.
She's been reading the website.
Okay, someone's been working overtime to kill Miss Bin Laden. Oh, and the nurse has been working so hard.
Not like we haven't been working together for 2 years now.
I've been working to pull an ace out of the middle of the deck for years.
Hey, I've been working on that car for a year.
been working on this for 5.5 years.
I've been working on this farm since I was 13, and I've got eyes.
You've been working those people outside for, what, a day?
With everything we've been working for, you know, our family and...
He's been working around the clock, said he hasn't changed his clothes in 3 days.
I've been working on setting up a small business loan for you so we can have a front to launder money through.
I want to bring in Michelle.
One of the victims that Foster's been working with. Get her to talk to Jenkins.
Wooden stakes in the heart been working pretty good so far.
You've been working for House for a long time.
That plan's been working great so far.
Okay, my dears, do you have any questions about today's topic? Okay, if you don't have any questions, I have prepared here for you true or false activity. Now we will do it together. What you should do in this activity? I have prepared here some sentences. Now I will read these sentences turn by turn, and you should say true if the given sentence is in present perfect continuous, and you should say false if the given sentence is not in present perfect continuous. Is it clear for you, my dears? Okay, let's do it together. Let's begin. Listen. She has been playing tennis since she was 8. Is it true or false? Yes, you are right. It's true. The next sentence. Has Anne had a holiday this year? No, it's false. The next sentence. Fred has been ill a lot in the past few years, hasn't he? What do you think? Is it true or false? Yes, you are right. It's false. Mary is working in London. She started working there on 18th January. She has been working in London since 18th January. Is it true or false? Okay, you are right. It's true. George has just come back from the beach. He is very red. He has been lying in the sun. Is it true or false? Yes, you are right. It's true. And the last sentence. Janet is hot and tired. She has been playing tennis. What do you think? Is it true or false? Okay, you are right. It's true. Good job, my dears. Let's continue our lesson, my dears. Now, I'll give you worksheets, and here you have got several tasks. Look at this task. In the first task, you have got here a short text about General Office Manager. You should read this text and then you should underline the sentences which is given in present perfect continuous. Look at the next task. In the second task, you should complete the following sentences using this text. And in the third task, you should answer the following questions using this text. Is it clear for you, my dears? Okay, you have 15 minutes for doing this task. Let's do it. Have you finished? Okay, let's check it together. Dear students, I hope today's lesson was useful for you, and I have evaluated all of you and your home task for the next lesson. Now, I'll give you worksheets, and here you have got some sentences, and at home you should complete these sentences. Is it clear for you, my dears? Okay, our lesson is over. Goodbye. See you soon.